Alrighty, we're back. We're back on the battle. Time to get the ball. And I'm simply cover another game. Dominate another beta. Do not know. This is War Thunder, a free-to-play PC game developed by Gaming Entertainment and currently in the open beta on multiple gaming platforms. The game is a World War II themed free-to-play MMO where players can fight in realistic battle against other players or AIs controlled by bots. This is your chance. This is your opportunity to show the world what you got. I was this close to being in the army. Why is it doing this? Okay, I was this close to being in the army. I was this close to being in the Marines. I was this close to being in the battlefield. So I'm ready to take my battle to the people. We're going to give it another go. Hopefully this thing is working this time. I'm ready to play. I'm ready to win. Make sure everyone do a refresh. Make sure everything's working. Everything's currently loading up. Might ask me for my code again. We're good. Good. You receive choose a crew. You'll receive vehicle M2A4. Alright, we're gonna give this battle a go once again. This music bumping though. Some good music. Shout out to the jam. Alright guys. Wish me luck. Objective, the A, B, and C. I'm typing in game chat. Hi, we live on GDR TV on Twitch. You can get us. Please don't hit the wall. That would have sucked, but drive job, team. Oh, we sweat with that. Yes! Let's go! Oh, Jesus. Let's go! I gotta go, run! I don't even know how to go straight. I'm in a circle. They shoot at me. Come on. You right there, bro. Go. You want to smoke? Mission accomplished. Oh, you missed. You're trash. You're trash. GG's. Yo, I'm a pro. I dropped like 4 people. My place in my team is 4th. Air target destroyed 0. Ground target destroyed 3. Critical hits 3 hits. 7. Zone capture 1. Activity time 3 minutes and 7. 78%. I'm a sweat. Chat. You see it. No one can do it like me. If you think you got what it takes, join me on the battlefield. Show me what you got. Can we save our country together? Alright, so it was kind of fast paced. That was extra fast paced. Here we go. Congratulations, you have researched the modification track and you can purchase it. Press the left mouse button. Alright, so you want to purchase? Use your new modification for research now. Horizontal drive, for example, you can change the tutorial and finish left now. If you will have free experience points, the automatically transfer to the chosen available. Right. I got a dub. Let's get right into the next battle. Let's get it. I'm killing some snacks at the same time, you know. Going to war, you be pretty hungry. Let's see if I can keep it up. ABC. Is that water? Map. Yeah. Got some snacks on there. Alright, let's get it. I guess we want to see first. Look at all this aquaculture. This one moves fast. I'm gonna go to don't fall off into the water. Wouldn't that suck, Jack? the smoke. Pick up out there. They captured me. I see one. Watch this, y'all. 3, 2. He stopped. Move forward. Come on. Why is he not? Taking a lot to get this man. If I shoot in the back, it can explode. Press F4, somebody shooting at me. Why is he not? Press F to repair. Is somebody shooting me? Am I stuck? Somebody was shooting me. Oh Lord. Oh Jesus. Got him. Got another critical hit. Mission accomplished. What? My place in the team is #1. I'm #1. I'm the best. Yo, is war this easy? I don't know war was this easy. Oh my goodness, I'm so good. My place in the team #1. Air targets destroyed 0, ground targets destroyed 4, critical hits 5, hits 18, zone captured 1. Activity time 3 minutes 2 seconds. Activity 77%. Total 1,299. W. I make it look easy, chat. You destroy my team. Order. Let me guess this one better. Trainer. Your new crew should undergo training to be able to operate the field. Also higher training crew. 5,200. That makes sense. If you get a new battleship, you need somebody to work at. Choose a crew in a new slot. Thank you. Thank you. I was like, come on, what am I need this new area. Yo, I just dominated. Listen, maybe I could be a pro at war. Maybe I'm a pro tanksman. But I'm dropping bodies. I'm dropping souls. Alright, let's see. After completion of research, you must choose the following vehicle. Click and research button. Which one the best? Research M3. Okay, I see what's happening here. Because in research, you need to finish the research to purchase it. This is like for real, for real. If I'm gonna bring this in, I gotta know what's happening. They putting me to work, y'all. Full scale textures for tank, planes, aircraft, and additional sound effects hasn't been down. Get it? Download it. Was I supposed to download it? That makes sense. But yes, listen, I almost was in the Marine. I almost was in the Army. I could have been maneuvering in one of these things. I could have been maneuvering in an aircraft. This is my chance to test my skill. What is going to happen if I'm really in those things? No. They might make me a captain after this game. I might be captain worthy. Did it shut down the game? Yes, it did. Rescue Life, thank you so much for that info. Putting me on. But, I didn't think it was going to be this easy. Looking at all the technical things I need to learn. All I need is a little research. And then from there, I'll be able to take it over. The download is. But for those who don't know, we are currently playing War Thunder, which is a free-to-play PC game developed by Gaming Entertainment. And currently in open beta. Listen, they give me the exclusive insight. They give me the exclusive code so I can play. Listen, you better get in. This is your chance to get on my team before I destroy all enemies all over. You don't want to fight me. They say teamwork makes a dream work. And I want you by my side. Background. All right, it's almost done with that download, folks. If anybody have any questions, please let me know. I wanted to start out with the tanks. The tanks seem like the easiest for me thus far. Because, you flying, you got to be doing the turtles and the barrels. You got to be able to look left and right, up and down. And just let you know, I was number one in that battle there. Not saying I'm the best, but I'm the best. The bestie. Zero Cools, you still here, my guy? I know Zero was downloaded the game as well. Very interested to see what the cross-play compatibility through the game looks like. I'll be definitely welcome in everyone. Hopefully your days, your mornings, and your afternoon going well. My name is Simply Trey because I'm simply me and you're watching TV. Covering all the best games, the hottest updates and changes. We are in the World War II. I don't know why I can't say World War II simulation. A lot of the designs and maps and gameplay is, I guess, from that era. Once again, you never know. WW3 might be coming, and you want to prepare. Make sure you have your pen and papers out. I can give you all the tips and the tricks you need to survive the battle. Big W. I can't wait to see what the ships attack strategy look like. I know I have a lot more free to play mobility, moving around a tank. Of course, it's gonna be a little tough. Well, it has been tough getting the visual circle and the crosshair together. That's taking time, and of course, zooming in and zooming out. But I feel like the ships probably turn slower. Only imagine what could go down. All right, so this download is almost ready. We're about to get into some more gameplay. The first two games were victory, and they average about 3.5 minutes. I didn't know war would be so fast. I didn't know it would be so fast. Join our community of 70 plus million players. Iconic military vehicles, simulation game. Holder of 2 Guinness World Records. Wow. It had some great gamers and great creators play a game of raw beauty. Shout out to the PC gamer. Oh, it's downloading. It's downloading. It's downloading. So this will be our 46th game we're covering on our channel. And we got a lot more to come. So I'm kind of what I'm starting to notice, no matter what game it is, I'm pretty much a sweat bag at it. So if I continue to dominate, the community love what they're seeing, you might see a lot more of this game. Because I put the war in thunder. Yes, I do. I do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yo, this download is not playing no game. On the tense one here, folks. They're about to give me every warship, every plane, every tank, every upgrade. Just to be real, my troops are just doing the research. They've seen my skills. They've seen how I maneuver through the battlefield, and they want to make sure they are exactly. The thing about it that's even more cool, I didn't blow up. I didn't blow up. I was worried where I was not say expected, but expected to get some eliminations within the game. I was like, yo, this might be hard. Imagine playing the whole game or playing the whole match and not finding nobody, not being able to destroy any ships. But it looks like I got it. Come on, update. Was I supposed to click no there? I could have clicked. But it's nice that I'm able to play with realistic game. They're probably upset though. They're like, no. Who is this person in this ship taking us out? I feel like the more that I play it, the more the maneuvering is going to be easy for me. Seems easy. First movement with WASD, using my mouse with the right click for shoot, left click to zoom in, if I'm not mistaken, and the left shift to get the extra zoom. I tried to hide in the bushes that last game, but I got sniped. But their bullets wasn't strong enough to pierce my armor. They say I got an armor of gold. And you're gonna need a lot more than your little bullet to get through. Also, you have the opportunity to repair your tank on the battlefield. Also, if you are fired and you happen to lose any crewmates, you also have the chance to get more crewmates. Be like, yo, rest in peace, John. We lost John in our tank. Then Jeffrey over. Jeffrey, we need your help. We need you in this battle. You need to show the people what's up. I think the next one I'm going to try is the ship, not a plane. I might try the plane. But right now, I'm glad I did the tanks because I'm able to see the agriculture and, of course, the maps. I like the graphics. I like to see the dirt kick up when my tank roll over the ground. It gives me that realistic vibe. And when I see the explosions, I'm like, oh no, this is real. This is real life. I'm getting scared on the inside. It's a little scared. But for anybody within our community interested to play, exclamation point, War Thunder in chat, you'll get that link, or you can go into our panels, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and join me on the battlefield. Listen, this is doing a lot of replication of World War II. So you can only imagine if there happened to be a WW3 and they got to send us to war. You're already prepared. You already tested your maneuvering against the battlefield. So I think this is a win-win either way, right? Yo, just say estimated time 48 minutes. 52 minutes. What are you doing? Can I skip the download? Can I play while it's downloading? I'm gonna click pause. You pause download, we'll have to wait longer. The download will automatically continue after 30 minutes. Are you sure you want to pause? No. Oh no. Somebody should have told me. I had no idea. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. But I have a nice tutorial that I'm going to put y'all on why it's currently leveling up. Let me show you real good. Chat. Show you. Once again, you chill and vibe with me, you get all the tips and tricks you need. All the tips and the so this just took me not where I want to go. All right, I have it here. Are you ready? And now, get your pen, your paper, because I will not be taking it easy on this next enemy team. So this last one I was able to capture a base with a teammate. The first one I did it by myself. I didn't need any help. All alone. Nobody here beside me. Because I'm a sweatbag. Yeah, I'm that good. I'm that good. Make sure you have your pen and paper. All right, let's see what else they got. Once again, this is just to give you a little bit more insight on some of the stuff that goes down within the game. And those explosions were in. I don't know if you heard. Shout out to the explosion. Once again, feel free to give it a try. I got some more information. The thing that's even better, the ships, the planes, and the tanks are historically accurate. That's crazy. Spanning over 100 plus years in development from the 1920s to present. Oh my. I had no idea. I didn't know y'all had it like that. I got this video here as we wait for this download to get down.
Greetings, Commander. Welcome to a War Thunder special crash course for content creators. Here, we'll teach you the game's key features and mechanics. Of course, this video is unlikely to instantly turn you into a master tanker or ace pilot, but you will learn everything you need to successfully start playing and creating amazing content. Let's get started.
Don't mind if I do.
The first thing you will see in War Thunder is the hangar screen. Here begins your path to many amazing victories. If you haven't done it yet, go to Settings and set your graphics to the very best of the best. Your videos need to look as spectacular as humanly possible.
I can make that.
Also, don't forget to set your controls to keyboard and mouse only, advanced, and make sure that mouse aim is active. At the bottom of the main screen, you'll see your available crews. They are unique for each nation. Some of them already have a vehicle assigned to them. The active machines comprise a line of available tech called a preset. For instance, if you want to dive into a battle right now, you'll fight using one of these American planes. You can create several presets for each nation. Switch between them to quickly change your active machines according to the game mode that you want to play. You can change the chosen vehicle of any crew in the current preset using the pop-up menu. The easiest way to add new vehicles is through the research screen. First, choose the desired military branch, then the machine, and assign it to one of the crews. The F-4E Phantom II, a great jet fighter. Its card provides detailed and quite extensive information about it. But for now, let's focus on its battle rating, or BR, which is also shown next to the crew slot. It defines the opponents that you'll get during matchmaking. This BR is also shown in the upper part of the screen. Try picking vehicles for your preset with as close BRs as possible.
So
otherwise, the weaker machines will end up in the high-level battles and won't be as effective as they could.
Once you get, the levels up. And
as you can see, the Phantom's BR stands out too much in the preset. Wow. If you keep it that way, your opponent's vehicles will be much more powerful than your other machines. Let's pick a more suitable plane. Perfect.
You don't want to be too powerful.
You also have other things to do in your hangar. For instance, you can change the appearance of your vehicles with decals and decorators, as well as test drive or test flight your machines to get used to the controls and practice your aim. All of that can be found in the crew's pop-up menu. Now that we're satisfied with our preset, it's time to fight. The game has several types of battles. Let's find out the difference between the two main game modes in War Thunder: arcade battles and realistic battles. In both game modes, you control your vehicles with mouse and keyboard. But in arcade battles, or AB, both tanks and aircraft are faster, more maneuverable, and easier to control compared to realistic battles. Besides, you get a lot of additional help here. For instance, you'll see where to aim to increase your chances of penetrating the enemy's armor. The sides of the conflict in AB are color-coded. Allies are blue, and enemies are red. A darker red means that this enemy has already been spotted by your allies, but you can't see them yet. In realistic battles, or RB, vehicles behave just like in real-life battlefields. Hence, they're much trickier to control, especially when it comes to aircraft. Your allies are still highlighted with blue, but the enemies aren't highlighted at all. And you'll have to search for them yourself. Also, in RB, the interface no longer provides you with aim assist or other additional help. Going further, we have a more detailed look at arcade battles. We strongly recommend that you stick to this mode only until you get the feel of War Thunder and learn to pick the right machines for complex battles. Choose an arcade mode that suits your vehicle preset. Keep in mind that an arcade preset can only consist of tanks, like this one, or of aircraft, like this one. Well, almost. Just a sec. Perfect. Now we can finally join a battle. Our first battle takes place in the air. Choose an aircraft from the list above. Now choose the type of ammo that you want to use in battle. Universal ammo belts will usually do the trick. They inflict serious damage, and tracer shells will help you to correct your aim. Now press to battle. In each mission, you'll get to destroy lots of enemies and achieve various objectives that are also important for your team's victory. Flight controls are easy. Just move the mouse in the direction you want to go. See the big circle where your cursor is? That's where your aircraft will fly. To increase throttle, press Shift. To decrease,
I like to
control.
zoom on a tank.
The upper part of the screen shows important information such as throttle level and airspeed. In most cases, you don't even need your keyboard, but you might want to use it for complex maneuvers. For example, W and S keys to perform a dive, A and D
it's
keys
completely
to
different
control
control.
roll. To look around, simply press C. You wouldn't want the enemy to catch you off guard, would you? And see who's there.
There are
Before you
completely
can attack
different
the
controls
enemy,
from a tank
you
and a
need to
plane.
approach them, get the target within the striking range of your weapons. Firing at the
A great
target
team,
before
3
you get
homies,
closer
one in
than
a tank,
650
one in
meters
a
or
ship and one
700
in the
yards
air.
is usually not very effective.
Unstoppable.
In arcade battles, you've got a lead marker to ease your aim. Move your mouse to the target and press the middle mouse button to lock onto it. When you're in range,
Oh, you can
try
lock?
overlapping your crosshairs with the lead marker and shoot by pressing the left mouse button. Take
And you also
that.
got to feed into the direction they're going. You can't just go to the
Naturally,
left, too.
firing
That's one thing I was
decreases
trying with
your
the tank.
amount of ammo. But in AB, it's sort of unlimited. When you run
Really
out, the
unlimited? I'm gonna
reloading
need a little bit
process
more
starts
information.
automatically, and after a while, you'll be fully stocked again. You can also reload manually at any moment by pressing R. Finally, chances are that at some point you'll get shot down. No problem.
Nah, not
You can
me.
return to the battle on your other machines, using each plane in your preset once.
Once I run out of 3, all 3 ships, all 3 planes, all 3 tanks.
In our
I'm out.
second battle, we'll learn how to use ground vehicles. Ground and air battles have a lot in common, so we'll focus on the differences. Choosing the right ammo is much more important for tanks than for aircraft because, unlike
I think I did the
tanks, most
default.
planes have no armor at all. Right now, this Tiger is only equipped with high explosive rounds, which are effective against unprotected targets, but they're pretty much useless
Make sure you're
against tanks.
protected, chat.
Choosing the right type of tank ammo
Oh, no,
is
tank
a
baby.
complicated process. In this video, we'll stick to the basics. Armor-piercing, or AP, rounds like these are often really useful, as they can help you defeat even those enemies who have great protection. Also, try not to take more rounds than you might spend in one battle. It will help you reduce the chance of ammo rack explosion if you get hit.
That
Okay?
makes sense.
We're ready.
They're trying to be real
Time
life
to
for
press
you.
to battle.
Imagine you
To
explode
change
because you got
round
extra
types during
missiles
the
in your
battle,
tank.
press the number buttons in the upper part of the keyboard. To navigate the battlefield, use W, A, S, and D.
My favorite
Aim
controls.
at your enemies with the mouse. The turret will always follow the big white circle, your cursor. Enemy spotted. Press Shift to switch to gunner mode. The little white crosshair shows where your projectile will hit. Its color
Oh, mine
changes
was
depending
sound,
on the chance of
I
penetrating
don't really like it
armor.
like that.
Red shows that armor
something
penetration is
giant
almost
explosion.
impossible. Yellow and green show that chances are medium and high accordingly. Great shot. The enemy
shot.
is destroyed.
I knew
Tanks
it.
usually have the thickest armor in the front, while sides and rear protection are much weaker. Don't forget
why I
to
got
look
most of my
around from
kills.
time to time by
I mean, my
pressing C
destruction.
so that no one surprises you with a flank attack. In the lower left corner, you can monitor your tank's state. Sometimes the enemy can damage you in such ways that you won't be able to move or fire anymore. For instance, right now your tank is burning
just be
and
flying
can
when you
blow
have
up
a
at
good
any
old time.
moment. Press the FPE button to extinguish the fire. To repair machine, press F. You can also
That's what I was
replace one
doing
injured
around
crew member.
Game 2.
Apart from the main armament, most tanks also have machine guns. Use them against light vehicles and planes. To open fire, press space. Some tanks can use smoke grenades to create smoke screens and hide from the enemy. To do that, press G. Also, if you have a
What am I-
kill streak, you can get various rewards and bonuses. When you get the opportunity, press 7, 8, or 9 to fly on a fighter, an attack aircraft,
Kill
or a
streak.
bomber. In a few seconds after that, you'll assume temporary control of the chosen aircraft. While in the air, use the left mouse button to fire at airborne targets, space to drop bombs on the enemy tanks, or 4 to launch rockets at ground targets. If you're using an attack aircraft, your tank will stay where you last drove it, so don't leave it out in the open. Your tank is considered destroyed if your ammo rack explodes, or if you've got less than 2 conscious crew members left, and you had already used the crew replenishment ability. In arcade battles, you've got 3 attempts overall, so don't get too upset if your tank gets destroyed.
Don't destroy me.
Well, that's it. Now you know the basics of War Thunder battles. If you have more questions, be sure to contact us. At Gaijin, we're always happy to help. So we'll see you on the battlefield.
The thing that's crazy, I put that in my title. Time to get on the battlefield. W. You always get the flames after a nice battle. In war, in real war, after we destroy a ship, we go pick it up. Do we go after it? This one. The official trailer.
The Mikoyan Gurevich Design Bureau was one of the trailblazers of the jet age in the USSR. The MiG-9 was a decent aircraft, all things considered, but as they wanted to make even faster planes, Soviet engineers decided to go with a swept wing instead of the conventional straight wing design. And so the MiG-15 was created, a fighter of the new type, which quickly made a name for itself thanks to its excellent characteristics. Today we're going to discuss the ways you can play it effectively, as well as the tactics for the succeeding designs, the MiG-17 and the MiG-19. The MiG-15 was designed to be a counter to the B-29, the iconic American heavy bomber. That's why it's armed with large caliber guns, 2 23mm cannons, and a single 37mm cannon. A powerful engine makes it very easy to get to 1,000 kilometers an hour and allows the aircraft to shine in vertical maneuvers. The MiG-15 performs well enough to fight any early jets. You just have to force them to climb, making them bleed energy and turning them into sitting ducks for you to take out. If you run into more serious opponents, though, like the F-86 A5 Sabre, it pays to be considerably more careful. Engage them only if you have a sizable altitude advantage. The MiG-15 BIS is an improved variant of the regular MiG-15, which received a new engine. Thanks to a better thrust-to-weight ratio, it can easily best a Sabre in vertical engagements, and outrun most opponents if things go south. Apart from that, the BIS variant is pretty much the carbon copy of the original. The only other thing to consider is your armaments. Remember that your big gun was meant to be used against enemy bombers, so it might be quite tricky to use effectively when engaging other fighters. Get used to leading your shots a lot. But if you master the ballistics, you'll be rewarded with excellent damage. Even a single hit from a 37mm cannon can instantly wreck even the sturdiest of opponents. Furthermore, both variants of the MiG-15 have access to payload options that allow them to deal with ground targets in mixed battles. A bit later, the Mikoyan Design Bureau introduced a proper strike variant of the aircraft, the MiG-15 BIS ISH. Naturally, extra big pylons didn't improve the flying characteristics of the aircraft, but what you get in return is pretty great. Lots of firepower and a brand new ballistic computer for rockets. The MiG-15 ISH is capable of dropping a rocket right into a tank's weak point and then disappearing into the sky before enemy SPAAGs get a chance to react. And if you run into an enemy aircraft along the way, remember that vertical fighting is your best bet, always.
We'll go up. Look like a flipping film.
Further down the fighter line, we find the MiG-17. Due to its new, more highly swept wing, there was a noticeable increase in speed, making the aircraft high subsonic. But at the same time, it became less maneuverable, and that's why we suggest once again that you should stick to vertical maneuvers. The aircraft inherited the armaments of the BIS variant of the preceding design, which means that your combat effectiveness will be largely dependent on your accuracy. It's worth noting that the Soviet tech tree also contains the premium MiG-17 AS, created as an export variant for the Cuban Air Forces. Its main difference from the standard model is that it can carry 2 air-to-air missiles at the same time. The MiG-17 was on the verge of breaking the sound barrier, but it was the MiG-19 PT that went truly supersonic. 2 powerful engines allow the fighter to reach the crazy speed of 1,436 kilometers an hour, which makes it one of the fastest aircraft at its BR. As it has no slats, it's not a good pick for turn fighting, but it's a monster in vertical engagements. You'll also have an easier time hitting your opponents, as this MiG is armed with more convenient 30mm cannons. Another option that you have is to take a couple R3S infrared homing air-to-air missiles. They will struggle against highly maneuverable targets, but anyone reckless enough to fly in a straight line or to bleed too much speed is fair game. The aircraft can also carry bombs and rockets, making it pretty effective in close air support roles. If you're careful and engage your ground target at a high angle of attack, the fighter can easily damage enemy tanks through their engine compartments. There's even a variant of the MiG-19 that's especially good at doing exactly that, the German MiG-19S. It can't carry air-to-air missiles, but is still extremely versatile thanks to its powerful, high-velocity cannons. Even a 1-second burst from them can destroy enemy tanks, and enemy fighters simply stand no chance against them. Finally, MiGs were also pretty popular in the international market. You can find these planes in the German and the Chinese tech trees. The latter also contains the North Korean Shenyang F-5, a modified MiG-17 with an afterburner, which significantly improves the acceleration and the thrust-to-weight ratio of the aircraft. You also get 2 air-to-air missiles, which is a nice bonus. Another MiG variant worth considering is the German Lim-5P, which received a radar for better target acquisition at longer ranges. It can be very handy in combat, especially when you lose visual on a target while sustaining heavy G-loads in the middle of a heated dogfight. MiGs are often considered to be among the best fighters of their generation, and rightfully so. And in War Thunder, you get a chance to test that yourself. And if you already have a preference, which early MiG is your favorite? Tell us in the comments below.
My downloader. Like 50%. Why are you doing this to me like? In the cover stuff.
There are precious few aircraft designers that started their careers by making biplanes and finished it making supersonic jets. But there are even fewer engineers that got their foot in the door by designing naval biplanes and made it to supersonic carrier-based fighter jets. Spoiler, there's only one such engineer, and his name was Leroy Grumman. His contribution to the advancement of naval aviation is nothing short of tremendous. At some point, Grumman had such a hold on the Navy that the American Congress had to step in and force the Navy to employ less effective designs from other manufacturers just to break the monopoly. Otherwise, competitors didn't stand a chance against the undisputed king of carrier-based aircraft. Grumman's ascent was meteoric. As his company was initially dealing mainly in aluminum floats, no one considered it a major player in the market. But then, seemingly out of nowhere, it came up with a whole line of aircraft designs, and eventually won the order for a new biplane fighter of the US Navy, effectively beating Curtiss and Boeing, 2 titans of the industry. The Grumman F-3F wasn't without flaws, but it was good enough to kickstart the career of Leroy Grumman as an esteemed aeronautical engineer. By the end of the 1930s, the Navy invested heavily into new designs, wanting to replace biplanes with monoplane aircraft. Grumman was in no rush to submit his designs, though. He let Brewster, with their Buffalo, take the lead. Why? because Grumman knew that in aeronautical engineering, you don't necessarily have to be the first, you have to be the best. So while Navy pilots were busy learning to fly the first monoplanes, he took his time to finish the design that eventually became one of the greats, the F-4F Wildcat. This carrier-based fighter also had its flaws, but its list of strengths was so long that the aircraft stayed in production right till the very end of World War II. Even after the arrival of new designs with much better performance, the Wildcat was still in a class of its own due to its ability to take off from shorter flight decks and unprepared or semi-prepared airfields. Furthermore, Grumman quickly realized the limitations of single-engine aircraft, especially carrier-based ones. That's why, with the Wildcat still in development, he started working on the XF-5F, a twin-engined interceptor with an outstanding rate of climb. This vehicle, as well as its XP-50 variant, which was tested against other designs, was never accepted into full-scale production, but the experience of working on it really came in handy after the US became engaged in the Second World War, as the Navy were in dire need of a new line of powerful single-engine carrier-based aircraft to replace its pre-war designs that were already obsolete.
We get drafted. I don't want to be drafted.
Grumman was ready.
Please.
First, he gave the Navy the Avenger, a carrier-based torpedo bomber. And then, in 1942, he presented the mighty F-6F Hellcat. Originally, it was supposed to be just a heavily modernized Wildcat, but during development, the aircraft turned into an entirely new fighter, which was quickly recognized and appreciated by pilots of the entire anti-Hitler coalition. It was the Hellcat that became the dominant single-engined carrier-based fighter of the U.S. Navy in World War II.
I might have to go through
its main rival, the Vought F-4U Corsair, was equally impressive, but didn't have quite the same numbers production-wise. While doing all that, Grumman kept working on his twin-engine fighter design, and for a good reason. The Navy were adamant that there was a need for this type of aircraft. It was 1943 when the new fighter finally took to the skies. It was the F-7F Tiger Cat, a glorious carrier-based heavy fighter with tricycle landing gear. Unfortunately, it was deemed combat-ready only after the end of the war, and so it didn't see any action right then and there. The same fate was shared by the F-8F Bearcat, which was designed to intercept Japanese kamikaze planes. The idea was pretty straightforward: to take the engine of the Hellcat and then build a small, lightweight aircraft with superior acceleration capabilities around it. The Bearcat didn't make it to the Pacific Theater of Operations, but it was used by the U.S. in the Korean War, and the French flew Bearcats in Algeria. Most notably, the Bearcat became insanely popular among air racers. It's still flown competitively to this day.
It's good to see gaming work. Hopefully you don't.
After the advent of the jet engine, Grumman did just the same thing as before. He let one of his competitors take the lead with the F-2H Banshee.
We play everything.
Why be the first when you can be the best? The F-9F Panther, developed by Grumman, overshadowed all of its competition, and by the start of the Korean War, became the main carrier-based jet fighter of the U.S. Navy.
The game.
And when it became clear that straight-wing aircraft could no longer keep up with the times, he redesigned the Panther for the swept wing,
so you get to know which one you might want to use,
Cougar, which was soon accepted into production. At the same time, Grumman was well aware of the limitations of the swept wing, and as early as the first half of the 1950s, he started working on a design with a variable geometry wing.
Once again,
the experimental F-10F Jaguar, which was the result of this work, is not available in the game, but it was a very important aircraft at the time.
Have to go to war,
it just came too early.
You better learn.
The industry wasn't ready for this level of technological complexity yet. The supersonic F-11F Tiger, on the other hand, turned out so impressive that the Navy were ready to award Grumman the contract without any tendering. That's when the government, with their anti-monopoly regulations, had to step in. And so an aircraft by another company, the McDonnell F-3H Demon, which entered trials a bit earlier, was chosen as the new main carrier-based fighter. In the end, the Tiger became only the second most produced naval fighter of that generation, but it was
But I'm
still
more of
pretty
a
clear who was really ruling the roost.
tank user.
By the way, it
But
was
I'm
the
gonna try to
F-11F
play.
that was the Blue Angels flight team's aircraft of choice for around 30 long years.
And you get to choose what country you serve in.
Systems and procedures
So,
that
of
were
course,
set in
in the
place to prevent
USA.
companies from forming monopolies did put an end to Grumman's reign. But engineers of the company were still the main experts in the field of designing carrier-based
Oh,
aircraft.
thank you.
They still had all their experience and talent.
How's
During
that
the
sound
Vietnam
testing?
War,
Sound
when
testing.
the spotlight was on the iconic Phantom, they bided their time, getting ready for a triumphant
How's that?
return.
Is that better?
And the Navy?
Hopefully it
They were
is.
for it. After all, they needed the best design
Thanks for
they could
blessing my
possibly
soul.
get if they were to have a fighting chance against Soviet MiGs. And so they turned to the experts. The maiden flight of the F-14 Tomcat, which became Grumman's
I hear you,
swan
but now the game
took
is a
place
bit
in
quiet. Thank you.
1970. And this carrier-capable fighter instantly put the engineer back on his throne. 12 years later, Grumman passed away at the venerable age of 87.
Sound testing.
With his
Sound
position
testing.
as the
One,
king of
how's that?
carrier-based aircraft still
Is
uncontested.
that better?
And the
Dude, that's
Tomcat,
better.
it remained in service for more than 30 years and was still
Testing.
as
Testing.
popular
One,
with
two,
the pilots on its last day of service as it was on its first. What are your favorite aircraft designed by Grumman?
testing.
Tell
Testing. One,
us
two,
in the
three. How's
comments
that?
below.
Thank you so much for your help. You're blessing me. Right after this, we are going to get right into the gameplay. Let me see where my download is currently sitting at. Oh, it's ready. It's loading up now. Just trying to balance the audio. No, that's perfect. Usually streamers have mod for that, but you know I'm not famous enough to have any mods to do that for me.
The shooting range. In this episode, pages of history. Irreplaceable.
Yo, they got like a whole movie script of the game. I see you, War Thunder. For being able to recreate some of the ships, planes, and tanks that you're going to see here. Look like they have a story mode, not a story mode coverage. They do have story mode in the game too. Come on, I want to play some more. The second game, I got like five exploration. Everyone else sleeping. Yeah, it's about 5:30 in the morning. So you know everybody gonna be up by like 6:30, starting out their day. Ad break? Oh lordy. Yeah, we got an ad coming in. Just so you know. Let's see what other information they got in the game. They got some shorts. The shooting range, recent. They made some posts on here like 5, 6 days ago. Hopefully it's better. Did you say it's better or did you say it's perfect? Probably turn it into my mouth like this. I don't think they can extend either. Yes, so I did a 20-hour stream so far today. Also with 3 TikTok lives. And I just finished a 6-hour mafia murder mystery game. I'm in a little bit of everywhere today. Watch me pass out right here on this from all the amazing content. Oh, it's almost ready. It's patching the game resources. Please hurry up. I want to show them I'm actually good. I feel like it got like 2 more minutes, and then we'll be ready to get into the next battle. Once again, I encourage anyone to give it a try. Once again, this is just prep for WW3. If they gotta put you in the tank, you won't be clueless. I've been going for an hour now. So what happened is after my 6 hour Mafia show, it disconnected. And then next stream was like 5 to 10 minutes, and then because I try to stream 24 hours a day, it froze. So I had to shut down my whole computer, and then I restarted. So that's a little bit about me. But I usually run 24-hour shows. It's just that sometimes my PC can't handle all the magic. Yeah, I lost the stream. But I should be highlighting it soon, right after this production. Yeah, and once you go through all the stuff that I do in my stream, you'll know it will make sense to you. It will make sense. We got about 100 overlays, 100 stories. All right, it's more than 60% ready to download. Come on, please give me a chance to play. I just want to play. Gaming Wolf 387. How's your morning going? What time is it for you? Is your day just getting started, or are you about to go to sleep soon? Am I cutting out or no? I try not to be too loud because I just did Mafia and I scream in Mafia. I don't like to die in the game. I don't like to die in any game. You know, once I get my acting, I'll make sure I have a no die clause in my contract. I already got a feeling like, what is this man talking about already? It's one of them days. All right, it's about 5% left. And then we will be ready to show you what I got. I might be changing out some of my planes, some of my tanks. Of course, a stronger and quicker battle. If you missed it, that second match, the person, I think I am drawing up a blank. Oh, I need coffee. All right, let me stretch. It's 5:30. I woke up an hour ago. I remember you talking about how your stream works. I said you must have a room dedicated to servers. You might have to break that down. My brain and my brain cells are clicking and firing at different rates right now. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. So, by chance, did you come through from our TikTok live? I'll be going live in TikTok in an hour and a half. Yesterday, I went to bed at 6 o'clock in the morning, about 6:30. So, this is going to be even later, and I think I went to sleep for an hour and a half. So, I might be only getting about an hour and a half of sleep today, too. You know, I just had deja vu. Did I already see myself getting this sponsorship? And now it happened? You know, they say manifesting is so real. You gotta manifest it. I'm manifesting the victory. All right, I'm about to. Let me see. Oh, Lord. So it's downloading again. It's like doing patch notes or something. I'm not sure what's it doing. That background, though, is pretty sweet, pretty clean. All right, I'm about to highlight that last stream. So if anybody want to watch it, you can. Let me see. It was 9 hours 45 minutes, and right after that, I restarted my stream and did another one for 4 hours. Then restarted my stream, did another one for 5 hours and 52 minutes. I played no game. No, it was when you were on Clash of Clans and you were talking about bots running your stream and stuff and how it 24 hour. Okay, yes. So usually right around 5:30 in the morning, I will put another robot to promote another game or some content you probably haven't seen before. But this one is real. So if you think about it, a true TV production takes about 100 people, 100 cast, 100 entities. So I try to recreate myself all over the show. So when I can't step on the stage, you would see me playing earlier, basically. I truly appreciate you coming back. I did Mafia Murder Mystery with about 11 to 15 Clash of Clans streams. If you know that. I said you gotta have a whole server farm, right? Are you talking about Discord? I do have a whole server if that's the server you're talking about. You might have to bear with me analyzing files. I just want to play. Let me get into the next game. That's all I want. Yo, I do not want to imagine falling asleep on the stream. That's how you know you're working hard. That's how you know you're giving your 110%. I'm ready to go back. Imagine saying you're ready to go back to war. You never thought that time would come. But look how it is now. I'm talking about like routers and stuff, the machines and process all the data. Yeah, I use Magic. I use Magic to have all this thing work. Magic and the Lord's Hour. That's how I do this. I run off of hopes and dreams. But yeah, I do have a four monitor set up in four lights, three green screens, and three cameras. Yeah, I would like to get a server and stack maybe a four PC setup, but that's gonna be after I make it. When I'm nice and famous. Once I get a sponsorship every 2.5 days, maybe do that. You might just let me play the game. Thank you so much for the likes. I truly appreciate it. Yo, I just had a vision as if I was in my TikTok live. Oh, good. Ain't that wild? That's pretty wild. That's crazy. You know what data farm is? That's basically what I'm talking about. I don't know what a data farm is, but I know another streamer that I watch named Sushi Dragon. He has like a tower, and I has multiple pieces stacked together with, I would assume, routers as well that gather information and speed up the processes and allow you. I don't know if you can tell me that'll make it easier. Help me, help you, help us. Save my brain power, please. Once again, I just think somebody from TikTok in my Twitch. I'm not live on TikTok. I think I have done it, folks. But feel free to get into the gameplay with me. All you have to do, exclamation point, War Thunder in chat. It is now on PC. The beta is open to us. And I will be showing you some more gameplay. The first two games were pretty easy. We went through the tutorial. Got into two games after. I won both of those. The first one I was placed number 4 in my team, and the second one I was placed number 1. And that's because I got into that little area within the map and I had enemies all around me and I was just da da da. I was dropping them. And I might need a visual. So if you got any visuals, you're more than welcome to show me a visual in our Discord, exclamation point Discord chat. analyzing files. Please, if you can analyze a little bit faster, that'd be great. Please and thank you. But what I was saying earlier, I could have been in the Army, could have been in Marines, I could have been somebody maneuvering through these war tanks, planes, and within boats. So this is my chance. I can test out if I have what it takes. You know, in the war grind. All right, we're still loading up, folks. It's almost there. I promise. I promise it's almost there. But did I get the answer for data farm right? You're like, nah, it's far gone. That is not what I was talking about. Just in case that's what you're thinking, I apologize. Let's take a look. That's kind of what it is. Oh, thank you. I got it right. Yes. Because example I can use if you play GTA and did the Doomsday Heist, they have the mission where you infinitely the IAA building. But it's basically being able to route the base over and over. Are you a hacker? You might be a hacker. Are you gonna get hit? Can't trap me. Yo, I'm losing. So once I was playing, I tried to change the ink that I was using. It was like, oh, you have to download the extension. Would you like to? Yes. Little did I know that it might be longer than I expected. Published published Yo, I'm gonna update our Nightbot and I'm gonna add all the new games that we're streaming into the Nightbot. Also, what's another thing? Make our make a guide, not a guide, but games covered because I need multiple areas. Whoa, my goodness, Steve, what are you doing? All right, so I'm gonna say, folks, if only you can see what I see. It's like the load is starting from left to right, but then it's full. They leave. What? All right. Apologies. If there's any streamers in chat, please let me know. I'd love to check out your content, chill and vibe with you, and get the opportunity to game with you as well. Any PC lovers, you love the PC as much as I do. Was that a link? I think one of my subs can drop links. In chat. So apologies. But did you know you can attach your Amazon Prime to your account and get a free sub to your favorite store? I know. Brain blast. If you can share the link into my Discord directly, me, I'll be opening it. Unless I can't be just opening anything for anybody. That might get me trapped. And please don't trap me. It looks like about 15% is remaining. I'm very interested to see how mobile I'm going to be later today. I can only imagine. Our Discord is set up as a building. It has 8 floors. You start from the bottom and you migrate yourself up in the elevator. If you go all the way to the top, you'll see my office, the loft. And you're more than welcome to post it into the to trade chat so I can make sure I see it. Come on, please. I want to win like five more games, 5 more W. And this is only part one of this sponsorship stream. I will be doing another one right around the same time, 2 days from today. Of course, I will be going live like I usually do on TikTok, and I'm getting into specific game categories very soon. Let's see. Let's see. Please let me click play. Please let me click play. And like literally right there's this much left in the down. But everything is locked. So how it is, if you go to the elevator, there's a floor tour on every floor. The idea is our Discord is set up for 100,000 members, and we don't want you to get notification all 100,000 posts. So you have the opportunity to react to certain floors that you want to see what's on it. But if you're trying to send me something directly, all you have to do is go all the way to the top, and that's Lee's Loft. You'll be able to send me something there. But what's the clip? What it's all about? Let me straighten this up. EGR. All right, let's get a stretch in. If you're in stretch today, make sure you get your stretch. Bring it around. Yo, it is doing more downloading still. A bit low download here. I guess when you have the best graphics and you got 70 million players intertwined within the game, you want to make sure you have the best updates. You want to make sure everything is going right. Was I standing off stage while I was stretching there? Yo, it looked like he's about to do a whole nother down. Oh, no. Let me see if there's some more gameplay. In. Take a look. How is there all like so I can at least have something in the back up here for the people's eye. That scared me. The accuracy you have to have. I like to lead in my attacks. I heard it's the only way to do it. Tell me that sounds so real. Like I'm right on the battlefield. And shooting missiles. Oh, what? That's crazy. Imagine in-game chat as
Matt
well.
here just got final payment on his biggest contract yet.
Whoa.
And it was actually pretty easy. Certainly not the painful process
All
that
it is.
independent business owners.
A random ad. It came out. Now we're back. Once again, just waiting for the game to finish downloading. I added some more of the extensions in the game. Please don't add something. This thing says 17 minutes. Y'all didn't tell me it's gonna take this long to download. Extra parts. So this is some of the gameplay, what you can expect to see me doing. See if I can maneuver and not get shot down. A little helicopter. Oh, I just thought about it. Now look at it. Boom. I have a spy agent lead bot that might be able to run it for me. I forgot I just make everything. I'm prepared and trained. For that. I'm gonna just hide behind him. Shout out to the homie. Coming in real clutch right now. I don't know if the airplane's objective is just to destroy other planes or also destroy ground troops. Both sound like doable tasks. And from the air, the map looks a lot more. Right? How do you know your team? Not behind. Is it a following missile? Was it following it? That'd be crazy. Yeah, I don't feel like a spy watching. I feel like a whole spy. Like I'm be getting into some great gameplay. Oh no. I sent a picture on the server. Let me take a look. Let me get my doppelganger out of here. Yeah, I probably know what I'm talking about. Now, I don't know. I don't like it. I want to see what it is, but I'm scared to type a link. You know, I just can't be typing a link. Like, I got too much on the line. The battlefield all the way over there, and you all the way over here. I, anything else? Once again, I truly appreciate y'all chilling and vibing. And the thing about attacking from the sky, I'm noticing it takes a little bit more time, but it's critical to be hitting that group save. I'm waiting on there, baby. Imagine hitting the floor and then exploding. Wasn't worth it. Nah, come on, chat. Please bear with me. Please definitely play. Reconnect. Also, play what you at your next stream. I'm interested to see if something is indicated of who's on whose team, who get first pick, second pick. Just make sure, you know. I don't want to make it harder for you. Hey, please don't be already having one today. Mm. I cause anybody on you have to be able to look down and not be deranged to that need to game trying and stay alive. Trying to stay alive. Trying to get that through. Mm. But right at the battlefield, Delta 99er. Can I get a copy, please, Delta 99er? This one has ability to heal. So knowing, of course, the two left. The tone is strong.
Looking for a part-time job? Earn up to
No, I am not.
$5,070 in 6 months by simply donating 3 times per week.
Donate, y'all. Donate to your favorite streamer. Did you know you can make Amazon Prime to your Twitch account? Get a free sub to your favorite. I think this game has paywalls if you want good stuff. So far, I started with the original inks, and I was able to get some stuff. What it looks like here, this look like some stealth FBI 007 attack strategy and attack gameplay here. I think it's really I will be switching into my special ops trainer lead. Let me see what the game is. I got about 8. If I swap, I'm gonna swap over here. The game is ready, like so, like this. Because I'm not making any sense. I can barely keep my eye. Also, you get free stuff using my code. Maybe the paywall is broken. I have the cheat code. I might have the cheat code in the game. About 5 more minutes until we can get back to the game. But I'll be the one to find out. I'll find out. Because I once played early, and I like it. In our stream show, I do a lot of acting. So I can thought of playing the game. I might just. I I don't know about this part. This I'm cutting out. Sorry, my mic was in a different position. But yeah, you definitely know how the games are. But I'll be the one to tell you. We do a lot of acting in our stream, so I see myself playing this game often. And of course, I want to prepare myself for war. What? I can do the tunnel flip? I know that's gonna be sweet. I know that's gonna be OP. So another thing that I heard and noticed that you can also do story mode based on WW2 event. They do have a nice story mode within the game. Not only can you play, actually, let me show you here. So game is a World War II themed free-to-play MMO where players can fight in realistic battles against other players or AI control bots. We're gonna get everyone in chat to get on the game, and then I'm gonna whoop up on y'all how it's done. Show you how to be the best at this game. But this look intense right here. This look like one of the story modes or something. Cause the game itself was like 3 minutes long. I mean the what you call it, matchmaking games like 3 minutes long. Once again, welcome into the stream, all you beautiful people. Yo, I don't know if my target's gonna be standing still like that. The thing about it, you see my spy agent? He kind of worked with this theme. Going over the scanner, looking for any new enemy. That's pretty fly. They'll ask why. That's just shooting in the sky. Let's see. Oh, down. Say 2 minutes. But if you're just coming into the show and you don't know what's going on, I don't know. This is match 2. Get to match 5. It's a cool game, but I downloaded it expecting the game to fly. Modern aircraft. Haha, I don't feel excellent. My agent of our. Wait, sorry, I just combined two commands at the same time. That was crazy. It's a cool game, but I downloaded it expecting the game to fly modern aircraft. Haha, I don't feel like doing all that grinding for a jet, but maybe it's different now. So what they showed me, I can show you like the level up pack, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they get it. You'll have to grind. I know you get something every win, every upgrade. I think that's as well. Yeah, which is pretty good. But for those who don't know, and you're just coming in, they like to call me the sexy, the smart, the good lookingest, most athletic streamer you ever find coming to you everywhere and nowhere. At the same time, I am simply great because I'm simply me, hoping and praying for the opportunity to simply know you. This is War Thunder. It's time to emulate WW2 themed gameplay with aircraft from the 1920s to present. I don't know if you have a favorite plane or a favorite tank or cruise ship. Please let me know. It will be stand in the download. It is so close. It is so close. Got this. We got this. Once again, thank you so much for coming into the stream, pausing with me, giving me that opportunity to meet. Let's see if they have another goodie here. This. Nah, that's another one. Let me see. Uh, uh, these videos, they are definitely getting in depth. Some of the updates and changes. Yo, I'm ready to see. I welcome you being new entity. I don't know what to choose. But do I want to flex? Flex something good. Uh, after just bringing up the game for you now. Wait a long time. All right, it says 45 seconds. Ready to play. 45 is good, not too bad. 45 seconds again. Thank you so much. I think this might have a whisper blocker, so it blocks out my whisper. And I feel like if I start talking loud, I want that is fine. Oh, it's finishing the download. All right, be able to get into a gameplay. I'm excited. Hopefully, you are excited. Couple more seconds. All right, it's ready. Thank you, Lord. All right, the game should be popping up right behind me. Let me see it. Why did it just flicker like that? Probably does have a whistle back. Buddy, oh, back, back, baby. I don't know why I just added 2 games into one. Alrighty, this is what I'm working with tonight, chat. So to find that paywall you think you might have to find or get to be good at this game, do you see it anywhere here? Anything you might notice? Server 1.3. What's that 1.3 mean? What does that stand for? Oh, I don't know if I try to. Let's go right into a battle. This battle time, folks. Let's get excited. Alright, it is game time. Let them know. Is this the best one? I'm clicking it. Live on Twitter, GTR TV, let's win. You know, I have to talk to my team for good luck. Alright, let's get it. Feel free to use my code. I think it should be popping up within the screen. Let's see. I'm gonna get him. W. Yeah, here. We got him. Got him. gonna go take over this base. Oh Jesus. I just hit the wall. Am I already in a circle? I can't tell if I'm in a circle. Oh jeez, I'm shooting at me. I gotta go. Where they at? Where they at? Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. I gotta capture C. Let me capture. I'm taking B. I'm going to B. GG's. And that's how it's done. I placed number 1. I told you I'm the best. I told you I'm the best, chat. I just placed number 1. Let's go, my place in my team. I got it like that. I am a sweatbag, chat. I am the sweatiest. I am the bestest. First task, reward 10K. Don't mind if I do. My research in progress, parts completed. Research available. I bet I'm gonna just jump into another one. Let's get her done. Let's get her done. Let's get it. Gotcha, bro. Oh, Jesus. Chat is on right. Is he dead? Yes, he is. Got him. Oh, jeez. Sorry, teammate. Gotcha. Oh, nice. That's a nice shot at me. We about to win all areas. Where they at? GG's second place. GG's in the chat. That's how you do it like that. I know I make it look easy, chat. So I'm a pro at everything that I touch. Automatic modify. Just keep modifying everything. For participating in battle, the crew receives skill points, which can be spent on improving vehicle control. Use the crew in order to learn more. Press crew. Crew XP points 45. Here you can see the crew level and the number of unassigned skill points. Skill points are used for improving the crew skills. Driver, gunner, tank commander, tank loader, radio operator, gunner, logistics service, qualification, keep vision. The number of points required for improving the skill depending on the skill. Current level is written on the right. Choose several skills to increase the level. Choose several skills to increase the level. Field repair, so I guess being able to repair field. Apply to confirm choice. Skill level can also be increased by qualification. Qualifications as opponents to skills is increased separately from vehicle. Press here to upgrade qualification X. Ooh. +3, +3. Don't mind if I do. You want to try your hand at the air battles? Let's do it. Oh my lord. Air battles, here we come. Would you like to complete a tutorial? We actually gonna come back. I do want to complete a tutorial. I'm gonna come back. I want to do another tank. I'm gonna do another tank on this tank, and then I'm gonna do air at the next portion of our life. Again, welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're doing great. Thank you so much for checking out the live. If you haven't already, feel free to hit that follow button. Sound testing. 1, 2, 3. I want to make sure everything is clear, nothing too wild, nothing too off. This thing is mad cutting out. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, there's enemy everywhere. You want to smoke? Oh. I gotta.
Our victory is near. Train drives have been damaged.
I can't move.
The Allied forces have captured a zone.
Oh my lordy, I'm stuck, chat. Can I shoot? Yes, I can.
On target.
Is this one dead? Out here. This one a lot more intense because it's only one. I need this thing to move faster. Dip, dip, dip. Go, go, go. Oh, he almost hit me.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
I almost flipped over. Gotcha. Alright, that was tough. GG's. I got that dub, chat. That one was a little bit harder and I got stuck, so I had to repair. Rewarded 50k. I like it. No need. Let's keep the upgrade going. But we have a lot more magic and a lot more gameplay to come. Once again, I truly appreciate you coming through, and we will be gaming within the next few moments. If you haven't already, make sure you join the game, join the play. By using our code here, warthunder, or going down into our panels and joining the fight. Welcome everyone in to GGR TV.
Yep. So we're just making sure that everything is set for the show today. We'll make sure we have our guests, all our topics set, and I think I'm gonna do a few interviews today. Just make sure you get in contact with my secretary, and we'll make sure you get set. Yep, we're about to start very soon, very soon. I'll be at the GGR headquarters doing some interviews in my office. So if you want to get in contact with me, make sure you check with me before then. I will be in there for a couple minutes before the show starts. All right, come on. We gotta hurry up. We gotta make sure everything is perfect. Perfect show. This is what we do. All right. All right, see you in my office. All right, let's go. Hurry up. We only got a few minutes left. And I don't want the people to be waiting. All right. How's it going, everyone? Are you tired of the same old trash on television? Are you bored of the mediocre things on Netflix? Well, look no further. I'm currently tuning you into the best gaming network on Twitch.tv, GGR Gaming GoneRight, that highlights content creators, streamers, and people all over the world. When I say the future of television is here, it is here. The first chance and opportunity where you get to choose what's on TV, you get to interact with our best and upcoming stars, and you get to choose what game we cover. There's hundreds of thousands of millions of different people and streamers all over the world. How do you know who to watch? Who got the drip? Who got the sauce? Who has a personality? Especially when everyone streams anywhere from 4 to 15 hours a day. Too much time. One thing I can say, let GGR sit through the madness. Let's see what we have right now on the agenda. I try to stream as much as possible, but I can't. So I'm going to definitely show you a few people to take a look. Like I said, if you're interested in pretty much anything, just chatting, IRL streams, Clash of Clans, Summoners Wars, Brawl Stars, Modern Warfare, any game that's on the platform right now, we have somebody for you. We make sure we do in-depth research and content reviews when it comes to everyone on our network because we want good stuff. Your TV has hundreds, maybe even thousands of channels, and there's a guide to show you who to watch. Well, look no further, Twitch has the guide just for you. So feel free to take a look at any of these content creators that they may have exactly what you're looking for. Alright, I'll see you on the other side.
Avon, what the heck, bro? Yo, what's good, man? Holy cow, dude. I haven't seen you in a hot minute.
That's who I got from
TV, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for popping in. Very nice to see you.
Got him.
Wow.
Let's go, boy.
Hey.
Come on.
Good to see you.
Don't run. Don't run.
GG's, guys, GG's. Whoa, GG. How's Twitch treating you, brother? Holy cow, man. What's up, dude?
Not the club, simply go.
Oh, God.
Fireplace.
Oh shit! Oh, that scared me.
Second round, if you like what they do, give them a follow. Appreciate it. Everybody appreciates it. We're gonna do an Oprah stuff. You get appreciation. You get appreciation. We all get appreciation.
Wow. I can stand still and get kills. What are you? No music. No music. 24 hours straight. No music. Chug. Yo. Chug. I need chugs in the chat. Chug. 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 I love you. And a nut is a nut, dude. Oh my god, I put way too much lick in this one. Oh! Oh my god! Beautiful. I'm trying to vibe. I can't vibe and play the game. What the fuck? I'm just trying to have a good time. There's a little bit of a... That shit is bad. Oh my god. Oh my. It's because I'm black.
What's that guy doing right there?
Team, I'm not gonna make it.
No.
Yo, watch it.
This man can't even make it.
What are you doing? I'm trying,
Oh,
to be fair, I can't get past the second one.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, at least he's not gonna be in my team game as later. So that's good.
Rip in the chat.
Rip to the guys. Rip to the. I hear you.
Breaking news coming to you from GGR TV. Listen, the Inward Pass is not a physical pass. I cannot help you from John, Tyrone. Put a little Corona in there. You can't do that. That's how you add the Corona. You gotta add the feature. Try to get out the street. Nah, bro. Try to get out, but I ended it like 1, 2, 3. Bro. I ain't gonna save you from Tyrone. You know, you on your own. Let's just lay it to the side. Let's just lay it to the side. Let's say hello. Ooh, was that a double? Was that a triple? Score, goal. Oh, Trey about to get a quad. Is it a quarter million? Oh, wait. Y'all watch this shit right here. They call me Master Switcher. Slice. Let's go. Slice. Where your mama at? Your whole team about to get it. Slice. This whole team about slice. You want slice? Another veto, guys. Let's go. Call me Master Switcher. I slice two toes. What's that 6 triples? Mama told me nothing on life is free, but if you're watching this today, you're watching this freely. If you ain't a sub, don't think you get to tell me what to do. Just want to let you know. Excuse me, sir. While you watching Twitch, can you sub to the channel? Oh! Coming in! Spare change coming in with a $2 dono in the chat. Thank you, mister. You have a great rest of the day. Thank you. Drive by. You know, you always get that one person in the window. Thank you. I couldn't do without you. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good today, good tomorrow, good next week, next year. Wherever you may reside. Wherever you may be watching. I hope you're having a great day. And if you're not, hopefully the magic, the soft, and the smile you bring to our stream right here brightens your day. 9 people within this town. And we have a secret organization called the Mafia. And they move into towns all over the world and kill people as civilians and friends. I need you guys in chat to help me find out who the Mafia is. And hopefully we can vote them off the town. But there's 3 phases that you need to know when it comes to the town. It is the morning phase, trial phase, and then the night phase. In the morning phase, everyone as a town, we discuss with each other and try to figure out who the Mafia is within the town. We do have the roles at the top. We have Mafia, serial killer, cop, doctor, clown, and civilian. According to more or less people we get, we'll be changing the roles throughout the game. But in the morning, we'll just be discussing. At night, we'll put 2 people on trial that we believe that is Mafia. We're gonna give them the chance to, plead their case and why we should not kill them from our town. And then we either come up with a agreed number, or we continue to the next night. The night goes down. When it comes to the night, everyone in the town goes to sleep, and we'll be calling out each role to do the dirty. Starting with our Mafia will wake up and kill whoever they want from the town. They want to win this game, and the best way to win this game is to outnumber the civilians, kill as many as possible, and you win the game. So have a serial killer, which is not a part of the Mafia and can kill randomly throughout the game. He wants to win by outnumbering 1-1 to the civilian. So if there's 1 civilian, 1 Mafia, and himself, he wins the game. But we have 9 people. Can he kill everyone to win the game? But then we have people in which we save within our town, which is our doctor. When it comes to our doctor get to save anybody they believe is going to be targeted by Mafia. They can save themselves and also anyone in the town, but they cannot save anybody 2 times in a row. We have the cop, and the cop can investigate anybody within the town who they believe to be Mafia, and the narrator will give them a thumbs up if they're Mafia, or a thumbs down not. And that was our Mafia murder mystery. 9 people went in, and only 2 people came out. The victory went to Mafia. If you think you have what it takes to join us on this amazing stage, feel free to follow, subscribe, and join us on Discord so you can be on our live production on twitch.tv, GGR TV. So we would love to have you. See if you are ready to take the question. Are you a great actor, or you're a great liar? We will definitely find out. Hope to see you next time. Shout out to the cast. Let's get started, everybody.